Molly G here with a life update. So I'm going to do like a little life update of living in Texas. I am doing my makeup. I already started a little bit because I don't really know how to do my makeup. Like, this is not no makeup tutorial. It's just me putting on makeup for this video. For I don't know what reason, because I might cry because I get so emotional like when it comes to videos, like me making personal videos about like my life or like what I've been going through. So I'm making this video just to like update, I guess, like I said, and this won't bathroom lighting because the bathroom lighting is not that well, but I did put on my eyelashes, so that's a plus. And now I'm gonna start putting on the under eye, whatever it's called. I can't even, like, I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm being nervous. Like, I'm not even talking to anybody. I'm just talking to basically myself and whoever wants to watch it. But so I've been living in Texas since October last year. So October this year, it's gonna make it a year. And I've had so much like emotions just being here because everything out here is different, guys. Like, it's harder to make friends than it is in California. In California, I felt like it was like pretty easy to make friends. Out here, everybody's just different. Like, I feel like everybody here is just doing different things and not worried about like making friends, which is fine too. Out here, I actually moved in with my mom and my stepdad and my sister, and that didn't work out because they're very manipulative. They were always angry. They were always negative. And I'm allowed to say this because it is my family. So I'm allowed to speak on my behalf and say everything I got to say about that issue. So they were very jealous of me being in a relationship and me always gone. And they're like, you're always gone. You're always this, you're always that. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm out in Texas trying to make my money. I am in a relationship. So of course I'm going to be with my partner, you know. And they didn't like that. They couldn't stand that because they wanted me to be so angry and depressed and just like them and literally miserable like them. So eventually my other sister moved out here and she was like, yo, I hate Texas. I'm ready to go back to California because her and her girlfriend went back to California and she's like, yo, like this household was so negative and it affected me like mentally. And I was like, you know what's crazy is like we gave our mom another chance to be a mom in life and like be there for us or whatever, and she can't even do that. And there's so many reasons behind like why it was just miserable living there. And my stepdad was very weird. Like, I'd be walking around in a sports bra and he was just very like weird. I don't know, like he wasn't home, but we had cameras in the freaking living room. Like, get that, cameras in the living room just to like watch what we're doing, just to make sure. Who knows, like I honestly feel like he wanted to make sure my mom wasn't cheating or whatever. But anyways, I moved out of their house in February and now it is June and I got my own little apartment or whatever, and it's all right. But it's just, no, I've been struggling mentally, physically, financially, everything this year. And like being in my own apartment, I'm like, cool, like I have my own apartment out here. Maybe that's like a step closer to like figuring out what I want to do, because I did real estate out here and I didn't pass my test, so I got discouraged. So I'm like trying to find other ways like to do like other things, right? And I just have no motivation here. Like, in all honesty, I have no motivation. In California, I had a lot of motivation, and I guess I keep comparing Texas and California because California is all I know. So being out here by myself, like, it's hard. Like, my car broke down twice already out here, and no one helped me both times. So it sucks because I'm the one who has to, like, deal with it, deal with all the emotions, deal with fixing my car, just deal with everything out here. And I don't know the purpose of being out here. So I just keep praying. I'm like, God, what is my purpose? Like, please tell me what my purpose is so that I could figure out, why am I here? Like, what is in Texas for me? You know, like, everybody feels like, you know, when you move somewhere else, some people are like, oh, I'm homesick, I want to go home. Like, it wasn't that I was homesick. It's just that I know everything in California. Here, I don't know anything. So, like, well, now I'm starting to learn everything, you know. But the jobs here don't pay enough. And everybody from California wants to move to Texas. I'm like, guys, don't do it. Like, literally, the jobs out here are like $11 an hour. And I'm in the medical field. So I was like, I'm not going to get paid $11 an hour and bust my ass and, like, watch people die. And not get paid for it, because you deal in the medical field, you deal with so much stuff, like mentally, like you're seeing so much stuff, and it like goes home with you. It doesn't just stay there. I know for me, like when I get attached to patients, that goes home with me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that is so sad, like they're going through this. I know everybody goes through stuff, like knowing that you're helping this person. And like I've got so many patients that are like, oh, my son just committed suicide, my son did this, and it's just, I already deal with depression and anxiety, so I feel like me to get underpaid out here is just not it. So I've been working from home so far, and like, my side gigs or whatever. I'm not selling drugs. Before you guys think I sell drugs, I don't. But, I do my side jobs like Grubhub, DoorDash, Instacart, stuff like that, because I could still make my own schedule, so it's cool, But the weather out here is very bipolar. One day it'll be raining, and the next day it'll be like 102. I'm like, do I wear a sweater outside? Do I wear some rain boots? What am I wearing today? Like, do I wear shorts, a bathing suit? Somebody help me. But, that's just where I'm at. Like, I feel like my mind is not all there. Like, I'm trying to, like, get my brain together and figure out my life. Because it's just, I'm so used to being surrounded by, like, friends, family. Not really family. We could just call them fake family. But I'm used to being surrounded around friends and just always, like, being surrounded by somebody. And I'm not surrounded by anybody out here. And I just have so much anxiety out here. And I'm just, like, an anxious person. Like, I feel like, well, I've had anxiety since high school. But, like, I could still kind of communicate with people out here. Like, I just freeze up. I'm like, oh, my gosh. Like, please. So I don't know what I want to do with my life right now. I feel like I'm so stuck. And when I go through stuff like this, I run. I literally run from my problems. I ghost everybody. My phone will be on D&D, do not disturb me. And that's just how I've been. And I don't know why I'm like that, because I know it's not healthy. I know I need to let people in and let people talk to me and be there for me. But I don't know how to do that. So if I ignore anybody, it's not you. It's me. I'm the one who does this every single time. I run when things get hard. I ghost. And I know, like, some of my friends text me and they're like, hey, how have you been? And then they put the ghost emoji, because they know. Like, people that really, really know me understand, like, everybody goes through shit. And I know we all go through things differently, different times, different years, which I feel like this year was not my year. Like, I feel so drained. I feel exhausted. Like, I feel so exhausted that I don't know what I want in life. I'm 26 years old, and how do I not know what I want in this life? Like, it's just so draining, because I had my life figured out. I was like, okay, I want to do real estate and I want to do medical on the side. I knew what I want, and moving out here, I don't know what I want now. And this is not me complaining. This is me being 100% open to you guys, to whoever watches this video. It's me being open and me being honest with myself, so I could watch this video and be like, look, I'm being honest and my life is not perfect. And I will not sit on social media and post that my life's perfect. I will not, like, post this fake personality person, because that's not who I am and that's not who I'm going to be. I post me when I look ratchet, when I look crazy, But it's just so hard right now, and I want to share my story with people so that they could be like, okay, look, like, this is how I've been feeling, like, this is some real life. This is your own story and your own story to tell. And I know that if other people are there, I could be there for them. But when it comes to me, I just shut off. Just know that that's just where my head is, and I know it's not fair to anybody who actually cares and actually wants to be there for me. But I don't know where my life is going. And that's hard for me to say that, because if you know me, I feel like I always had my life figured out. I've always been the type of person to be like, oh my gosh, guys, like, we're going to be grown one day. We're going to have all this stuff. And then me growing up, I'm like, damn, like, I really want to be a kid again. Like, this is not it. And, like, I've not had the perfect life. Like, I've had quite a hard life, and I can make other videos about that if anybody is interested in that. I've had quite a really hard life, with getting adopted, getting divorced, losing a child, and just everything, just moving 4 states over, I've been through so much, and I know that God only puts things in your life to keep you going. And that's my purpose in life. And hopefully, like, this video gets a lot out and somebody is like, oh my gosh, girl, like, I'm going through the same thing. Thank you. I needed this. Because no matter what, it feels like you're alone. It feels like, oh my God, I'm going through all these things alone. But there's that one person that will be there for you. And I know I want to be there for other people when they're going through things. And maybe I'll help us all out, which is good. I don't want to get emotional because I feel like anytime I talk about, like, things I'm going through, I get emotional. And that's when I'm like, okay, I got to leave. I got to go, girl. So I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to just make this video and not cry. I'm trying to make this video because I could look back on it and be like, remember I was like so sad living in Texas? And maybe it'll turn out. Who knows? Maybe it'll turn out. Maybe I'll live in another state. I don't know. Like, I don't know where my life is taking me. But I just know I need to be more motivated. And the only person to motivate me is me. So that's what I need to do, is just wake up, set a list, and be like, okay, girl, motivate yourself. Do bigger things for yourself. So looking at this video, all in all, is for me. I really have a lot of YouTube followers, which is fine. Like, it is what it is, girl, because a girl hopefully gonna grow. Like, I'm gonna manifest me growing on YouTube and look back on this video and be like, oh my gosh, I grew so much because my fans. Like, I just want to do that for you guys, whoever is watching. Like, I keep saying whoever is watching because who knows who's watching. But thank you guys. Thank you for letting me have a little therapy session. And I appreciate whoever watches this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And please let me know what videos you want me to do, because I'm open to any videos. I'm open to therapy sessions, pranks. I'm open to anything. I just need to get back to my normal self and be able to be me again for once. And you know, it takes time. Nothing is perfect. Everything is time, and time heals. And I need to heal. And then I'll get better.